I dreamt of this, so I don't know if it's gonna work.
Oh my God, you're the reason I do that. I literally dream my routines. I go, I had a dream, and all the kids go, man.
I do. I will dream something, and I've never even done it, but in my dream, I can do it. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, if I can do it in my dream, obviously, I could do it in life. No. Because that's like in my dream, I could do a split. Yeah, right. To talk about my motivation, I was just thinking as y'all were answering, I remember Abe came one time to my high school, y'all. We go way back to when I was in high school. He's an alumni of my high school, and we hated when alumni came around, especially when the Abraham Anthony came around. But I just remember him coming to address the band one time, because I don't know what he picked up on, but he felt it in his spirit to talk to us, and it has resonated with me. And I always tell this story to any team I coach. When you cross that threshold, well, he used the terminology of when you step on the field. Mm-hmm. And I always just use whatever if it's dance team, when you step in practice, whatever. When you cross that threshold into our space, and to talk about what Derrick was saying, whatever you're dealing with, leave it on the other side of that threshold. When you come in here, this is our time to get our work done, to do whatever we have to do, to deal with each other. Whatever drama, problems, all of that, you can go back to when you step back outside. But when you're in here, you don't bring none of that. And I always try to treat my practice area, try to treat my practice time. And there's been many times, Nancy could attest to this, Ashante, you too, because I did it with Demon Heat before, where if I'm not feeling it, if I'm not motivated, we got to cut this. Like, y'all go home, like, practice over. Like, because if I'm not bringing the best me, I know I'm not going to get the best out of them. Right. And sometimes as a coach, you have to be honest with yourself. And because, like Abe said, sometimes we have bad days. Sometimes you just have a throwaway practice. Sometimes you can't get over that hump. And I would rather us reset and come back stronger than for me to sit here and beat them to a pulp. And then there's been many times I've been like, you know what, we beating a dead horse. Y'all can't get that triple turn like I want. So let me go home and re-choreograph because I don't know what y'all doing. Or sometimes it's, you know what? Maybe y'all need to stew on that. We'll come back tomorrow and see how it looks. Because sometimes that is how it is. Like, especially as a choreographer, you get frustrated. You teach something, you got this wonderful idea in your head, and then you teach it, and it looks like
and it's not coming out.
But then the next day, the girls went home, they practiced a little bit, and then they come back the next day, and you're like, oh, okay.
Where did they
go? Or my notorious thing, and Shanta, you remember that, I used to come to practice and be like, okay, I dreamt of this, so I don't know if it's going to work.
Oh my God, you're the reason I do that. I literally dream my routines. I go, I had a dream, and all the kids go, man.
I do. I will dream something, and I've never even done it, but in my dream, I can do it. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, if I can do it in my dream, obviously, I could do it in life. No. Because that's like in my dream, I could do a split. Yeah, right. I do a split now, but be calling y'all to call 911.
I know you said you wanted to end on that note, but I wanted to add something too. I think the biggest thing, because I think I'm probably the youngest of this group of coaching stats. So my biggest thing would be knowing that I have people in my corner, and I can learn from others. So when I'm having those doubts, when I'm having those unmotivated days, when I'm having that bad day, Will, we need to talk, because I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I'm at this point. I need help. What do I do? Just reaching out and having somebody else to talk to and to bounce off of that has maybe even more experience, or just can be that person to listen and say, well, I don't know necessarily as a coach, but maybe as a teacher or as a human being, dealing with people, because ultimately that's what we're doing. We're dealing with people. So just somebody else to have that ear. I've learned so much through my process by being open and saying, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what to do. Ashante was there when I was dealing with that difficult leader, and it was like, what do I do? I don't know. Like, I just want to shaken baby syndrome at this moment, you know. I don't know what to do. And from the jump, both Will and Ashante was like, cut her. Get rid of her. I'm like, I can't.
Negativity is poison. You got to,
Like,
sometimes you can't fix it. Sometimes you can't fix them. You gotta let them go.
It comes from home.
Right.
And it festers, and then it start getting on everybody. You gotta get rid of it.
But when it starts to affect your group, you're like,
And that's, that's exactly, what it came down to. But knowing I have other people that I can reach out to and I can talk to and I can bounce ideas off of or ask advice, that's been the biggest motivating for me. I stepped into competition and had no clue about competition. Never competed in my life. Never, didn't spend on a college level, so I had no experience. And it was like, well, I want to compete, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, we got this, girl.
And he was like, all right, let's go.
And she took home first place trophies. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, but, knowing that I had people, knowing that I have those resources and, I can reach out and I can ask and be humble enough to say, I have no idea what I'm doing. Help me.
As a coach, you have to remember that I am also still learning. Like, just because I'm coach doesn't mean I know everything. And you have to you have to remember that. And sometimes you learn some big lessons from your actual kids if you watch them enough. So therefore, just have that mental, that knowledge saying that I'm not the be all and end all. I am the word of it, but I'm still open to learn, and we're going to learn from each other. And then, like she said, as Nancy said as well, be able to talk to other people, vent to other coaches. Because I know there was a time that I was going through some really hard stuff. And I felt like I didn't have anyone to talk to. And then I'll either talk to Will, and Will's like, you know what, do this, do that, and then, or I'll talk to another coach that's on the collegiate level as well. She's like, I'm having the same problem. So let's try to figure this out together. And then realize that, hey, we're all having the same problem. We're all in this boat together. And our goal is to make them better. So we need to make sure that we use each other to make ourselves better so that we can make them better.
And that is a perfect note to end on, because that was the whole purpose of this panel, is to bring us together, not only just to reacquaint and show y'all that I'm alive, in my little room, but to see all of your beautiful faces and to know that you're doing well and doing what you can. Derrick, hats off to you, because I know you've been teaching from your home in the studio, and woo, child, I'm tired just thinking about it. Nancy, I know you're teaching every day. Abe, too. All y'all doing some amazing things, and I'll be following. I'm nosy. I stalk y'all. But just to bring us all together, to give some tips and things, because I just felt, for me to talk about this topic by myself, it just didn't feel right. I was like, let me get my team of coaches that I go to and talk to and ask for advice and get us all collectively to give some. And obviously there's a lot of topics and things that we can go into, but we hit on the major things that I wanted to talk about. And I appreciate you for your time. We got some very good nuggets of information, and we're able to, I know for me, it was nice to kind of go down memory lane and think about some of the coaching things. I hope you enjoyed all of the information, and I hope you enjoyed the good times that my friends and I had making this video. Go ahead and hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and make sure you go over to Instagram and follow my Instagram.